Got eliminated from the game. 2 birds and 1 stone, most definitely. By yours truly, Sly ANBU, another one bites the dust all the way here on the spot of Multa, where player was PS last 7 and stat 22. And now Palo only the one guy is. Pero again, gonna be able to knock this bad boy down. He that definitely terminated 2-man squad or 3 players gameplay of last 7 right now. 1-on-4 situation kanina, even match point for situation until nagkameron din ng magandang angle yung mga play natin dito, which is Seth, and that one got 2-5-1-7 for that knockdown. They definitely craving dito sa side ng mga last savage natin dito. Those men has been terminated 1v1 or 1v4 situation, but right now he's a big on the play natin dito all the way last 22. Who has to be moving forward? The those men will be knocked down by the bump shotgun. Better too bad. Under the stairwell, those men most definitely got knocked down, eliminated from the game. 2 birds and 1 stone, most definitely. By yours truly, Sly ANBU, another one bites the dust all the way here on the spot of Multa. HK natin sa 17. Opening fight, so everyone is doing them 762 with a 3x show. But I didn't know if somehow he can get one down. This is a side of slot from slot 3s. But man, they are definitely trying their best to fire those men for more slot 7s. Not them 3-on-2 situation or 3-on-3 situation, that is because of the one player who got knocked down by a Panda all the way from our slot 3s earlier. Right now, they're not being rushed in. The most slot 7 is not in a different angle situation. Bring those men from slot 3s using the VSS all the way behind of the house. Where those men from slot 3s will be up. Maybe they can be planning to bail out na rin dito. Pero again, those men are being knocked down by Jello alone. Going for smoke pop, hiding himself out there now from this side of one play. Nothing all the way from PxH last 17. Nasa Jello, pero Jello not stopping. It's gonna be risky. Those men down. Another one bites the dust inside of smoke pop. They're gonna want to play that guy down. Other player then from slot 17 and now moving for the reconnaissance way about sa mga player natin dito sa slot 13 after the tag moment na ginawa nila dito after the knockdown though. Pero every player from slot 17 taking their pose in different corners, a location where those men from slot 17 are wet. Those men from down then slot 17 pero no. Now we can bring the 1v1 situation, one player of Vikings, one player who got knocked down by Jello natin dito. Still, again, tag favorite, pinabulan, definitely Jello got off in again dito sa side ng mga player all the way from 17. Last man started that quick, broken lang, tinagumagala, pero I did not broken will be without fast enough though to have those men rescued out from the one guy from slot CHK or slot 17 clutch, which is a Jello natin. Jello now having this one player that Juve that he did after the knockdown and nakuha naman player natin did all the way from slot 16. And that one player who they definitely gun this one guy down all the way from slot 17 has been terminated by yours truly all the way from third. Yung mga slot 25 natin, every man from our slot 25 and moving forward, and men, they're gonna be finishing their game versus those men from slot 15 now. 3-on-2 situation, put in one player now having his reloading. He's now looting those crates that either maybe hiding behind this broken wall. Pero again, high gun pa rin yung one player natin the second floor to be exact. Pero couldn't be able to see those men from our slot 25 clearly, as you can see, waiting for those men to run up or work their way here to the second floor where he is now at 200 situation. Pero again, alright, they're going to opening fire just in case that someone is hiding inside the stairwell. They're gonna be having a zero visibility towards this one play from 31 play to be knocked down. Pero right now is on the end. So those men from slot 25 men from the knockdown. Nakuha naman play natin dito all the way from outside of the house. Those men from slot 25 to be knocked down. Could be able to have the one player back out though. Those men have been eradicated of the game. Pero they definitely got their knocked down first. Dito sa side ng mga slot first. Yung mga slot 25 natin, every man from our slot 25 and moving forward, and men, they're gonna be finishing their game versus those men from slot 15 now. 3-on-2 situation, put in one player now having his reloading. He's now looting those crates that either maybe hiding behind this broken wall. Pero again, high gun pa rin yung one player natin the second floor to be exact. Pero couldn't be able to see those men from our slot 25 clearly, as you can see, waiting for those men to run up or work their way here to the second floor where he is now at 200 situation. Pero again, alright, they're going to opening fire just in case that someone is hiding inside the stairwell. They're gonna be having a zero visibility towards this one play, preventing one play to be knocked down. Pero right now is on the end. So those men from Stat 25, pero something knocked down. Nakuha naman play natin dito all the way from outside of the house. Those men from Stat 25 to be knocked down. Great, could be able to have the one player backed up, though those men has been eradicated of the game. Pero they definitely got their knocked down first. Dito sa side naman, you already know the one player will be recovered. And from the moment they're gonna be pulling up kung nasa location yun, they're gonna be having a phase. The one player will be knocked down by them. Now 22's one player has been knocked down. Everyone is taking slow motion. Definitely Whoopi still being damaged though by this one guy from Slot 22's. But gonna be able to get his knocked down. Now from one guy from Slot 22's not indeed why? Because he's definitely boosted. Hiding himself inside of this tunnel, maybe one player Slot 20 will be waiting for those flat from Slot 18. So close to obviously lack down elimination now from those Slot 18. Not indeed they definitely did not know the one player Slot 20 is inside the tunnel. Why? They're most definitely putting themselves inside of it. But again, if somehow he did not tuck his weapon away, he can have his knocked down to the side of Slot 18. Not indeed see, that's gonna be throwing his pan and most definitely trying to pan though. Meanwhile, dito naman sa ground upper, kung nasa mga status dito sa natin dito, decent battle they are experiencing. Last man standing, Snoopy, that quick 1-on-3 situation. Most of that was, let's go for the bird's eye view. Let's go for the bird's eye view. Here we go. Forming a line. Waiting for someone to pop out, pero the blue zone are not letting our Slot 22 boys post themselves here. They're being flushed out. So this is one guy from Slot 5 trolling everyone is doing, but somehow one player from Slot 22's on a much higher ground. It's gonna be seeing a lot of movement coming from one guy from our Slot 5 and Slot 8 is not battle inside of the tunnel. And he's gonna be having his battle versus the blue zone. Meanwhile, dito naman sa ground upper, kung nasa yung mga status dito sa natin dito, decent battle they are experiencing. From Slot 25, Slot 6 is natin dito, seeing that one player ridiculously posting behind the broken wall. That wall, he has definitely put one dito sa side ng mga Slot 25 natin dito. Pero that one player who got knocked down, most definitely now being recovered by his brother dito, Rensu and George Su, and also we have Su. Always Su, opening fire, everyone is doing that. Play natin dito tayo. You're not being rushed and being posted na rin ang mga play natin dito. While this one player from Slot 15 occupied those 25 natin earlier kayo nandito sa knockdown though. Everyone is trying their best to survive. Kaya kung natin yung mga play natin over for Slot 25. Kanina out number by 1 yung mga Slot 15 natin dito. Pero now, Slot 25 on top recovering out from those 5 teams. Or knockdown na nakukuha ng mga play natin dito. Now, the last man standing na lang din. And then there's annihilation. All of those players left with 2 men to go for possible squad wide. One play natin dito from Slot 5. Maybe they could be having one player from Slot 5 who's been handling them and giving a lot of problems dito sa kanila. After the gunfight most definitely occurred, most definitely this one guy from Slot 5 decided na rin to push the kunasa yung whereabouts sa mga Slot 40 natin dito and taking an opportunity while those last 4 men from our Slot from Slot 14 is battle when they got me from the 4-4 situation earlier or 4-3 situation. Alright, and then one guy though from Slot 14 na being damaged pa rin. No one is having his one player from Slot 5's head. Lalo na siguro sa mga those 3 men from Slot 5 will be moving for them kung nasa yung whereabouts niya. Pero as you can see, he got nothing to lose as of now. He will be recalled. So now he will be failing to execute those men from our Slot 14. Putting the big stats around and then one play natin dito. Now one play Slot 14. Squad out. 2 men to go for possible squad wide. So they're gonna be getting those sa mga play natin all the way from Slot 10. Pero Slot 10 natin dito now using those as vehicles to catapult themselves somewhere and not allowing those other players to pin them down. Slot 9, one player missing, 0 kill. HD is having those annihilation again. Dun sa mga play natin dito who's been running up dun sa corner nila. Dito muna tayo sa mga play natin dito. Pero few squad are inside of the blue zone as of now. Out front side, we have a Slot 9 being open fight at the same time. Na mga HD natin dito. Pero those men are missing the shots. our player slot being pushed away out from the spot kung saan nagkamera maybe na-attempt siya mag-stand natin dito to post himself on the more higher ground to see those other players running here in the open and to get their nag down, of course. Pero those other players, of course, from outside APH and opposing those men away from their spot. Being caught, lagging them up. Rosado is gonna be getting those. Pero what? Right now, it's not waiting for them to display 4 men. PxH being played down. Everyone's taking the shot. Yung way above naman ng mga stats of this stadium. DPWH natin dito. Again, waiting for someone to have his ring around the rosy. Pero no one's gonna be doing that. Hoping to all the way to the side of my players. All the way started for one left. Be knocked down in the process of knocking themselves away out from those other players' scopes and preventing themselves to be knocked down until one player from start 20 got off and to put one down. Dito sa side of mga start 24 stadium. Pero no one is moving forward until RJ using the M249 150 bullets after the bad boy executing those levels. That 24 is a will. No way you'll say those levels. While one player was that we need backing RJ up. No one's gonna be having this one player eliminated. No way you'll say. Pero stat 20 is higher ground. Moving forward to natin. All the way to stat 5. Na si bad guy natin dito na stopping down. They're gonna be able to knock down fuse na mga player natin dito. Dito natin whereabouts niya. Last man from our stat 21. Giving a lot of hardship even though stat 8 is outnumbering those players. 21, 18 and 5 natin dito. I don't know, man. It's a matter of those stats when the 118 will be flipping that table versus those slot 8 that are enemy of my enemies, my friend. As of now, I'm the fight that he did versus those slot 8. Not in the stat 5 most definitely figured out could not get one guy, not just the stat 1, and he got himself terminated by your slowly all the way to stat 5. I see last man starting. He's turning his view around. This is one guy, not all the way to stat 5. Well, a player from slot 8 not indeed does still outnumbering those other players, but one player from our slot 5 there and out of the blue zone are not allowing him to stay in no longer to BGs. I got to get natin dito. What stands for is EMBEDUA, all the way to slot 22s, aiming to get their hands on Impala together with those boys, all the way from slot Ego or slot 15s natin dito. Lower part of the map, left side corner, we also have our player from slot HDs. Together with him, boys, all the way from slot 5. So as our player from slot MAGs. I don't know, man, MAG natin dito. But again, we have our player from slot 2s. Touching their feet on the ground. Together with him, boys, all the way from slot 15. And slot 15 and vice versa, slot 22. The slot 10, 7, the scenes is on the same kind of location with, you know, probably everyone was definitely, you know, had this side of glimpse maybe towards those other players starting to not way up that sala and ever player from slot 7 to this and the opening fire roughly would not way about to play that all the way slot 22. So one player has been knocked down right there, and right now he's not being sliced up from me who would definitely turn up towards those snacks or towards those locations would not way about it. So we're gonna be having yourself here on our player from slot 25 versus slot 3s maybe that are no, they're not there. We are here on the slot 16 slot either where a player from slot 08. Those other players have been terminated by yours truly all the way from slot ABH. Those gods has been executed right there. I'm sorry kung di ko nakita. Alright, so apologize. Slot 22 knocking those men down. Yung pinaka-craving ng mga play natin. Pero another one from slot 15 has been knocked down. 103 and 104 situation. Let me know one player top 15 is waiting for the right time for him to be able to pop out and to pop one guy to the side. Was started to 22. I know moving forward na kung nasa yung way about the one play natin this 2 all the way for stopping this natin. Terrible guarding whoever is way up. Those one player will be knocked down and then one by stop. One player and being terminated and well by 2-1 natin dito all the way from stop 15. He's doing a good job. Well, si Jaguar could have definitely turned up towards those snacks or towards those demos stat 25 starting kung nasa way about sa mga player natin dito all the way from slot 3s. It's getting definitely square out kung nasa way about sa mga player natin dito pero one player from stop 25 and the ball left side corner right side of being filled being posted ng mga slot natin. Man, no way, no way, not gonna be getting his knocked down after all this inside the slot natin dito in Diego. So grenade. One plate over from slot 3 has been damaged. One plate has been knocked down because of the build of the dead versus our slot 3. Maybe one plate natin ito slot 5 said, throw a grenade, that means someone will be knocked down most definitely because everyone is looting my play. So that's why 𝐂𝐄𝐋 from slot 25 did that. One player from slot 3 to be knocked down, but again, couldn't be able to give his finishing touches towards the one player from slot 3 who got knocked down by him. Every player from slot 3 most definitely figure out kung nasan rin yung way about this. Do not now. It's a holding a pop shot for possible knockdown. Then you can take them up there. He's also from slot 3. Alright, then Diego should not kung nasan rin yung way about this. Do not now. It's a holding a pop shot for possible knockdown. Then you can take them up there. He's also from slot 3. Alright, then Diego should knock down, but couldn't be able to send the one player out from the game because of the one player having the one player's back up. Alright, winning na rin yung mga player natin dito sa opening fight. Dito muna natin sa mga player natin all over slot 3 versus slot 10 and slot 6 in APH. Third party, I know occurring here. Most definitely that one player slot 3 has been knocked down by yours truly all the way from slot 16. No way I'll say dito sa side ng mga slot 10 natin dito sa second half ng knockdown versus those slot 16 and slot 3 natin down for yung mga player natin dito have to split shot versus those players natin. Gods versus APH, they should knock down against the side of slot 6. Another one, fight down all the way from behind slot 10, pulling up regardless after knowing na nagkunasyon way about sa opponent nila dito, every player from slot 10, having those kind of calculations pull up with those other players, those men will be knocked down by them again. They are just definitely willing to give us that chance to have those elimination out from them just to take those men out one by one, pero no one is getting knocked down from the push na ginawa ng mga slot natin. Matter of fact, slot 3 is the one who got annihilated by one player from slot earlier. All of them has been eliminated then out from the game. Here comes another squad pulling up kung nasaan yung mga slot 3 slot 23s and slot 6 is that which is more slot. One player that side has been knocked down. Another one fight that side of my planet all the way from 98. Everyone trying to survive, opening fire roughly kung nasa at the same time yung mga slotters natin dito. Pero what they can do right now is hide themselves and talk themselves away up from those scope ng mga play natin all the way from our slot 10 all together all at the same time. Slot 10 are moving for kung nasa way about some possible opponents na no choice to win that 4-on-1 situation all at the same time. They get 6 being open fire at the same time. No one play natin dito all the way stop find yung one play has been knocked here on the lower part of the ground. Kung natin yung may bust it up. No pushing themselves or having themselves on a much higher ground. Clearly they definitely can take those men one by one, and one player in down, finishing those men up right away before someone's gonna be pulling up or will be joining in. Dito sa murder scene slot 5 and doing versus those slot 6 last man standing from his squad. Right now he's facing them, finding those whereabouts ng mga other players natin dito. Pero I don't know man, one player versus 4, 3, 2s. I don't know man, if somehow he can survive. Card chase on the way, slot 17 sa APH, slot 3s. I don't know kung nagkameron nga ba ng sightseeing yung mga slot natin dito from those area ng mga slot 70s natin. Big punch day ng mga player natin dito all the way. No shield or shelter maybe yung mga player natin dito for some sort of cover position now from those other players gonna be having a battle with. Now for the other hand, posting themselves in. Kung nasa yung way above sila dito. Out front, we have our slot 9, 7, then this is 4-man squad. Sobrang fanning out to one another pero no need to worry about anything as of now. By 2s yung mga slot natin dito. So if everything is gonna be going south sa mga players natin dito, they have someone to assist them. Out front, we have our slot MAGs on their way on top of this hill. Kung natin na yung way about pero click all the way from slot 6. There goes your knockdown elimination dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way slot 10. Pero slot 6 natin dito are having this elimination out from those other players who've been having their knockdown in. Alright, and then there is annihilation you can see dito sa side ng mga play natin all over slot 8 natin dito. Pero one player, 2-man squad, 3-man squad to be exact has been knocked down. And that one player from our slot 6 most definitely no shield or shelter maybe yung mga player natin dito for some sort of all the way slot 8 or just gonna be keeping herself as quiet as possible and get those infos or coordinates ng mga possible target nila sa mga statics natin. See that is now retreating and pulling out from the possible 1-on-4 situation. Pero dito 11. Seeing Camille for a possible knockdown. Right now, dito sa opening fire, even though that everyone is gonna be aware kung nasa na rin yung whereabouts sila dito. 3-on-4 and 3-on-2 situation probably mangyayari dito sa side ng mga stat 11 natin. Pero stat 11 taking your post, those angles, those location for a possible turn down out of those other players who's gonna be having the challenge first sa nila. Camille natin dito, man, is now having trouble rin evacuating the area where he's now seeing a lot of movement coming from those slot 8s earlier. Right now, he's now being open fire at the mga slot VIP natin, top VIPs. Emptying those tags, just to knock for him more down from mga slot 8. Last man standing from his wipe. Right there and then, taking out those squad wipe dito sa side ng mga players. All the way top 5 natin dito. Again, that's when the one most definitely getting off. We had repeatedly inside the map, playing all the way to start 8. And those men are being knocked down one by one. Pero last 21 being targeted as well. The map playing natin dito all the way to start 5. 3 players gameplay. Now moving forward, the nasa way about the start 8 natin dito has been having a lot of numbers versus those last 21 natin. Another one bites the dust. You pick it up. Going for the 1v1 situation. The blue zone is having its movement. Now, it's first that 21, pero stat 21 starting dito inside of the blue zone, taking one along with him inside of the blue zone, taking it. No one of Noya. So as here also in the island of Sunset God maybe, or after picking those weapons, maybe stat 10 or stat 12 will be working their way towards the spot. Again, we have our stat 7 beating those men here on the ground of our spot of our game 4. Gerald, Queen, Dana, Superboy. 1-2-1-4-2-1. 4 men gathering those equipments, those weapons of theirs. So stat 23 is 4 men, Jay, and also we have Kevin. Also them stuff yung area, what we can say is solo yung mga player natin dito. Natin 1 player, ANBU. Having those eradication of wealth here on the player from stat 15s or maybe stat 22s. Pero ANBU, 1 player has been knocked down by yours truly all the way from stat EBGs, which is BMT. Situation 2 back of our game 4. Gerald, Queen, Dana, Superboy. 1-2-1-4-2-1. 4 men and versus IC. Having this eradication all the way here on the end of the map. Dark area. Not even 2 men to go for the squad wipe, pero did not come out. Slot 8 that is the can survive the area with those men from a slot 8 and pushing themselves for some sort of annihilation versus them. 1 player there from slot 18 has been knocked down. Pero again, it doesn't matter. Most definitely other player from slot 18 are moving forward regardless of the situation where they are now at. Even if the blue zone is going to be taking them out, they're willing to take, just put those men down one by one. Last man standing, 1 play not even to pick up who I see you. Sarah, again, whoever's gonna work in their way on top of this location, kung nasa way about snap. Jumping out throughout the building, kung nasa way about the play natin all the way from slot 18. 2 more of jumping off. Surprise moment, jumping the road, opening fire. He just definitely had that moment. We know 1 play from stop 5 most definitely came from. Then 1 play from stop 5 has been terminated. But you're still all the way to stop 7. Everyone is opening fire, every direction, every angle. Being posted na rin the most last 7 years natin for a possible turn down. Another one by the top, being willing to the game, being burned alive. Everyone is doing, making sure that no one's gonna be surviving inside of the building without the same time. 1 play, hey, something. Being caught slacking though is gonna be throwing the mall inside of his house. 1 player from slot 5 decided to work his way out, and now this 1 player knocked out. See that? He's definitely gonna be emptying that mag just to eliminate 1 player from slot 17, taking that 1 player along with him. Not today. 1 player from slot CHK, having that 1 player's back most definitely. If it wasn't from Jalo or maybe DPWH, Hayes will be terminated right there. Over slot 21, last man from his squad, tucking himself away and not revealing so much of his presence. But stat 10 working their way na rin kung natin way about stat 10 natin dito. Stat 3s are manning off, facing those men from a stat 10 who definitely have your cards with. Pero 1 player from stat 10 has been knocked down. going for the nade throwing, making sure that no one is gonna be surviving those nade throws that he's doing. Pero he's missing his throw. This is the side of mga flat dance natin. 1v1 in 300 situation most definitely happened here. For possible knockdown. Dito sa side ng mga stats natin. Super boy natin has been holding that pump shotgun maybe or pero bang na holding that S12K and one player then Gerald team natin dito most devil work his way on top side of course to be exact. Even our play was stat 1 already na rin kung nasa ngayon yung way about sila. They are definitely having no location of their compromise because of the temptation to take those 2-man squad or flat then knockdown. 4 5 pa yung mga play natin dito, changing their position yung mga stats. Starting ko nasa way about the possible opponent nila dito sa mga play natin all the way stats 15. The one who would definitely engage towards them. Right now, they're in the favor by opening fire flag at the same time sa mga stats 70s natin. Nowhere to run maybe, pero some play of stats 17 will be working all the way behind of the enemy lines kung nasa nyo yung mga slotters natin. Ang ganda ng position maybe, pero Hayes will be ambushed by those 2-man squad of our slot and holding another M249, pero Gerald has been knocked down because of Hayes. He also got himself down to open before he did. The way up us now is gonna be taking him out on his way outside of the night of the moon, opening fire roughly. Kung nasa yung mga play natin dito sa stats 17, CPW has moving far towards those men from our stats 12. What we can say is those men from stats 12 end up being attention to stats 12 end up being dragged dito sa side ng mga stats 17 natin. Confusing moment occurring sa mga play natin dito hiding behind of this drop. Those other players stats 17 are having backed up moment towards this one player PxH. Stats 72 has been eradicated out of the game. Instant guys is not happening. Pero open ground, possible knockdown coming from those stats 17 dito sa side ng mga stats 12 natin na until zone. Last man standing on sila dito gumagalaw. Every player stats 12. Confusing moment occurring sa mga play natin. Every player stats 12 stats 17 open fight dito roughly and can wait to have their winning. Pero they are missing their shots until one player of stats 12 is being tagged to be their target and trying to smoke up. He's hiding himself pero in a moment to shoot someone will be having his up against one down to the side of my players. Now stopping everyone is going. Emptying a lot of men. Just to terminate the last man from stat 12.
Squatterhouse Gaming. Heto na sa laban, di ka uurungan ng mga malupit sa minay sumabay. Sabay ka sa beat at lahat magingay. Malabuhawi pag bumakbak, sa pandinig lahat isaksak. Pag di ka tumago ako'y asintado, ito'y aprobado, ika'y sagalpak. May lalim at lawak, galawang mahusay. May tutok lumapat, galawang matibay. Lihiti munggang, kami ang patunay. May tutok sa clash, kaya ako tumibay. Sambala ka lang, yan na sigurado. Galawan na smooth, medyo agresibo. Maingat na kilos na parang plinano. Sadyang palaban, yan ang Pilipino. Solido pumanat, tapat ka sa sentro. Sabay na sa game, basag ka sa flame. Kapag bumalasa, pasok to sa lasa. Lihiti mong barawan, saka sa main.
Subukan mang umiwas ay di ka makakataka. Sigurado ko sa pulat, lahat ay malalakas. At wala matitira kung di kami lang malakas. Huwag ka boy umasa na kami ay mapitas. Gamay ko na ito kaya malabo mga paa. Babatukan lang kita hanggang ikaw ay madapa. Dudurugin lang kita sabay tipi sa muka. Ewan ko na lang kung tatalog ka sa tuwa. Asa ka sa tiyamba na kami inyo madali. Tirang talikuran ay alis ito palagi. Ibahin mo kami pare pag kami ang umatake. Di basta-basta padali kaya huwag ka makapante. Baka di mo kilala isa ito sa malakas. Motivational speaker panapat ko sa alas. Kilalang taga-utas na mga nagmatigas. Walang kinakatakutan labanan hanggang wakas. Legit na veterano sa paggamit ng barel. Di nagbimintis asintado kumitel. Kabilang to sa pinakamahusay na dapat mo igalang dahil di mo kalibel. Kung di ka kalibel panoorin mo na lang mga shoutcaster. Tanggapin mo na lamang mga sharpshooter. Kami lang ang sakalam lagi last hater kaya iyak talunan. Mga tira nyo kasi hindi inaasinta. Tapos yung isang kasama mo nag-aasim pa. Kaya payo ko sa'yo sige mag-practice pa. Nakatutok na kami kayo ay puro plan pa. Ganito kami katibi para di margibyado kabisado ang galaw. Bago sumabak sa duelo